The more I walk out here, the more I never want to leave. It's beautiful, man. It's just different. Like, Ghana is the center of the earth, right? So there's a lot of healing power here. It's what.
You see, there's one thing that is so unique about the country Ghana that people are not really telling you about. You know, people will tell you, don't come to Africa, don't go to Ghana, don't go to Kenya, don't go to Nigeria. There are a lot of things that those African Americans are enjoying in Ghana that they are not telling you, right? You know, when people come to Ghana, they tend to say something positive about this country, Ghana. Just like this African American young man, he said he doesn't want to go back. He does not want to ever go back to America. But let's watch this other video to see what African Americans, not just African Americans, other nationalities are having to say about Ghana.
In America, especially where I am, of course, you go really large cities, you'll see a lot of people on the streets, homeless people, out of this world. But in North Carolina, or like just a normal, regular city, you don't see people out. Like, there's not people on the street selling. There's not people, playing card games. There's not children playing on the street. There's not, people that you you're driving through, and there's people that you're driving, having to drive with on the road and stuff like that. Like, there's this sort of bustling hustle and bustle in Ghana that makes the environment sort of more lively, and it's so just boring, I think, in America. Like, it's just, there's no really live action, if that makes sense. And so there's a big difference and something to really consider.
One thing I really love about Ghana is everybody feel like they at home. You walk outside, everybody got they stuff that they're wearing the crib on. I gotta say Ghana, I can't say all of Africa because I ain't been all over Africa, but in Ghana, everybody outside in their slippers. Look at this shit. Don't make fun of my toes, but I got these on, right? I got blue on, and I got white. Look like a flag of some sort. I'm just saying, man. Everybody in Ghana is damn near at home. That's what I like about this shit. Walk around here looking regular, and I'm still me, baby. I'm still me, baby. Not everybody outside with their Sunday's best on unless they're influenced by Western culture. But I'm still hip-hop, still talking like me. Got my feet all out. Life is good. Now we gotta make this goddamn money. Shit. The more I walk out here, the more I never want to leave. It's beautiful, man. It's just different. Like, Ghana is the center of the earth, right? So there's a lot of healing power here. This is where a lot of the ancestors were, too. So it's like, damn, man. It's real healing energy, man. I feel it in the atmosphere, for real. It's a lot of potential for us to build, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's mad potential for us to build right here in Ghana. Uh-oh. I don't even know where I'm at now. But I feel safe, though. I feel safe. Don't get it twisted. Anything can go down. But I feel safe, man. I feel like God is with me. That's all the time. Ghana. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is the first stop sign I've seen in Ghana. Everybody in Ghana is on go. So seeing this stop sign, I was like, oh, shit.
So my African American co-worker is buying his dream house in Ghana this Easter. After visiting Ghana for the first time last year, December, dude fell in love and he said to me, bro, this is it. This is where I'm from. Nobody will even tell me otherwise. Ever since I was born, I've never felt at home before. So to satisfy his curiosity and all that, when he came back to America, he went for his ancestral DNA test. Fortunately for him, he's from West Africa. He's from Guinea and Senegal, but he chose to live in Ghana. He said he'll be doing 50-50 for now. Summertime, he'll be in America. Winter time, he'll be in Ghana until he's fully ready to move down to Ghana completely. Listen, guys, you never know how powerful you are until you visit your history. A man who doesn't know his history is a shadow of himself. If you don't know where you are coming from, you will never know where you are heading to. You get to the point now, stop spending so much money visiting places that are not related to who you are. This is the time for you to find yourself. Forget what the media is projecting about Africa. If you don't love Africa, that means you don't love yourself. You get to the point now, if you want to know the true meaning of happiness, visit your homeland. Visit your ancestral home. I'm telling you, the love over there is massive. The people there are very welcoming. They will open their arm and welcome you like their own. Try to visit your ancestral home. You will need it. If you don't need it now, you will need it later. You get to the point now, peace and love.
Every single Black person needs to visit a Black country. Go there, and not to the little touristy areas. Go to the Black areas, the real areas, and see what life could be like, especially if you're from the US, like myself. So I grew up going to Jamaica every year with my family, and it was life-changing for me as a child to see Black business owners, Black restaurant owners, Black people in commercials, Black people on billboards, Black politician, all Black everything. It was so beautiful and so inspiring. For the first time in my life, I was seen. I took off my Blackness and put on my humanness. I wasn't just Jessica the Black girl, I was just Jessica. And if you've never experienced what life is like outside of your Blackness, outside of your exterior, you'll be surprised to know how much freedom there is in just being you. I've been in many social spaces where I walk in, I'm representing as the only Black person there. And you have to be very mindful and cognizant of everything you do, everything you say, how you walk, how you dress, because there are so many stereotypes and stigmas about you already that you need to walk in on your A game. You don't realize how much all of these things are playing on your psyche, on what you think is possible, on what life could be, what normalcy is. You don't always have to be the other. Growing up in the US, going to school, it was so hard to make friends because people are afraid of me. People think I'm gonna act a certain way or be a certain way. I went to Jamaica, I would be there for 5 days and leave with 10 friends because these people are just seeing me for me. There's no preconceived notions of who this tall Black girl is. Even if you think life is great here, it can be so much better in a place where you can truly be you. Trust me. I don't know if I'm raising my kids in Jamaica or if I'm retiring in Jamaica because I have to live there for at least a year because it is so fantastic. And if I have children, I also want them to see all the possibilities life can be as a person.
I am a Black American and I absolutely love to travel to the continent of
I had to give my 2 cents in this. So I'm a Haitian American. I live in Brooklyn and I've been in Ghana for the last month. I feel so much safer in Ghana than I do in the United States. I came here with an open mind and an open heart, not knowing what to expect. I was nervous staying for a month, of course, because, you know, it's a new place for me. It's my first time in Africa. And I've had the absolute time of my life. I want to come back here as often as I possibly can. I even want to invest in here. So many things. If you are traveling somewhere, especially somewhere like Ghana, please, and different parts of Africa also, please be mindful of how you talk about these places and be mindful of how you are sharing information about these places. If you're telling people to be careful, definitely watch your phrasing. You don't have to instill fear into people. I am not worried about going somewhere and a random shootout happening. I feel literally at home. I've made some of the most amazing friends, connections, times. It doesn't even feel like a real place. I've been so much happier here and just so joyful. And I definitely want other people to experience that. So please be mindful how you share information about Ghana if you're traveling in Nigeria and all these places. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give my 2 cents because I really do agree that you should really come and travel and come to Africa, but come.
No, you'll be wondering, why is it that people are choosing Ghana more than other African countries? See, people are also going to the other African countries, but people chose to come to Ghana the more because Ghanaians accepted them, because the country is peaceful, the people here are loving, the food here is out of this world. In fact, there are some places you go to in Ghana and you'll be totally shocked that this is actually Ghana, because the environment is serene, like very, very calm and peaceful. There's some regions you will also travel to. It gives you this nature. Like, if you're a lover of nature, please, Ghana is for you. Just come and tour Ghana, experience Ghana. To all those African Americans, trace back your roots. If you're Ghanaian, you've done your DNA and you've traced back your roots to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, please try and visit. Africa as a continent is very beautiful, no doubt. The continent is so beautiful. So this is me here advocating for people, the African American, that have lost their identity and they recover their identity back and they decide to go back to their home country. Please go back and see how your home country is and find that peace of mind you have been looking for. Thank you for always watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you've not, turn on the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post amazing content. Thank you for always watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.